Hello everyone and welcome back to Jus de Rose. Today's video is about a fragrance capsule collection, designer edition. Ladies, you asked for it and here it is. A fragrance capsule collection is one that has minimal fragrances but that you'll make the most use out of. So I have 5 perfumes to share with you today, and as with the previous video, I'll be pairing each of these fragrances with outfits because fashion and fragrance go together. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. First up, we have an everyday fragrance. This is the one that is going to be the most versatile in your collection, that you can wear all year round, and very important that you can easily transition to from the day to the night. So this fragrance will be appropriate on a casual basis during the day. You can also wear it in the office, but then say you have drinks with friends or with your partner, then you can also wear this fragrance to those kind of occasions too. This is going to be your most personal fragrance. So make sure you figure out what kind of notes you enjoy in fragrances the most. Say you love sweeter perfumes, perhaps look into vanilla or floral fruity scents as a start. For me personally, on an everyday basis, I like to wear fresher florals that are also a little bit musky and ultra feminine. And with that in mind, my top pick would be Narciso the Eau de Toilette. I adore this fragrance. It is very chic, elegant, and feminine, and just very easy to wear. I always describe this perfume as being tame and a little bit risque, so it's totally office appropriate. It smells great, it's also a bit smart, but then there's also quite a sexy side to it, but it's not going to be too much that you can't wear in the office, if you know what I mean. So this perfume is floral, it's musky, you have a bit of woods in the background, and it smells really, really good. And in fact, I'm a huge fan of Narciso Rodriguez fragrances. I always recommend them on this channel. So if you like floral and musky dominant perfumes, I recommend you check out the brand, but my top pick would for sure be the Eau de Toilette. And the way that I would pair this fragrance would be with a pair of jeans, a shirt to kind of like dress up the jeans a little bit, perhaps a blazer on top, or a comfy sweater. I tend to work from home and I like to be comfortable, so I'll put on a chunky sweater, but then say I have work meetings, then I can remove the sweater and I'll have the shirt on top that looks pretty smart. I also run a lot of errands and go smell fragrances in different stores, so I like to be comfortable and I do a lot of walking, so I'll throw on a pair of white sneakers and it just finishes the look that way. Next, you'll need a date night or evening fragrance, and my personal favorite when it comes to these perfumes is that they have to be intoxicating and really strong. I want people to notice me through my scent if I make an effort to dress up and go out. So with that in mind, my top pick for this occasion would be Black Orchid by Tom Ford. And this fragrance is a little bit polarizing, not everyone likes it, and for good reason. This perfume is a daring, bold, magnetizing scent that gets people talking. To be fair, a lot of Tom Ford fragrances are more on the daring side, and for sure Black Orchid is no exception. So you can expect opulent, creamy florals, spices, ambery notes, as well as some chocolatey nuances. This is the definition of an opulent scent. It is extremely strong. It is one that will project miles and miles away, so everybody can smell you. It smells great on men as well, so this is totally unisex. And another plus with this perfume is that it is super long lasting. If I don't shower, it will last a full day. Because this fragrance is so bold, I wouldn't want to wear something that is too revealing or too short. I would opt for something that is maybe a little bit more tailored, slightly conservative. So for example, a pair of pants, as well as like a cute little crop top and a blazer on top to add that chic vibe, and a nice pair of stilettos. And let the fragrance do the talking. Next up, we have the seasonal fragrances, and I'll start off with spring and summer because we're just about to head into spring with Terracotta Le Parfum by Guerlain. Personally, when it comes to summer fragrances, I like to have a fragrance that will transport me to the beach with a cocktail in hand. I live in the UK, it is freezing cold most of the time, including in the summer, it rains a lot, and I kind of want to have a little bit of escapism. So when I look for summer perfumes, I look for fragrances that have this like beach vibe to it. They're quite warm, sensual fragrances that have some form of coconut and creamy floral in there. And one of my favorites within that category is Terracotta Le Parfum by Guerlain. You have some extremely fleshy and sensual florals with ylang ylang, tiare. If you get a chance to smell what real tiare smells like, It is truly an experience. One of the most intoxicating white flowers ever with that exotic touch. Oh, I love it so much. And there's a big dose of it in this scent. And what I love as well is this creaminess of coconut. I mean, whenever there's coconut in a perfume, like it basically is summer in a bottle. And this is what Terracotta le Parfum is. The downside with this fragrance is its longevity. On my skin, it lasts around 5 hours. And after that, I'm having to reapply it throughout the day. But it is a great scent, and so yeah, I don't mind reapplying it. The way that I would pair it is with another really flowy dress, something that is very summery and chic but comfortable at the same time. I'm all about comfortable dresses, and also dresses just make life so much easier. You don't need to think too much about it. Find a dress with a nice print, pair of sandals, and then you're good to go. For the autumn time, I always recommend to go for fragrances that are warmer, sweeter, spicier, and woodier. Basically something that will make you feel super cozy when it's like really cold and raining outside. And there's no better fragrance, in my opinion, a designer scent that is, that really recreates that feeling of coziness. It is By the Fireplace from Replica Maison Margiela. Love this fragrance. It literally smells like a crackling fireplace whilst you would be toasting marshmallows. So it is smoky with the gaiac wood that's gonna give this effect of a crackling fireplace, and there is a sweet accord of chestnut, which just makes it so delicious and mouth-watering. Just imagine that you are in a cabin in the Alps. It is snowing and you get this like soft, silent peacefulness from the snow falling. You are gathered around a crackling fireplace with your friends, with your family, and you're toasting marshmallows. This is what this fragrance is about. And in terms of performance, it has fantastic longevity, 12 hours plus, and it's another one that is hugely projecting and everyone can smell you with the scent. So really great find from Maison Margiela. And of course, because this is a super cozy fragrance, I'd pair it with a chunky sweater that is really warm, perhaps a little bit oversized, and then I would pair it with leggings and some leather boots to kind of keep it casual and chill, just like this fragrance is. And the final fragrance I'd recommend getting is for formal occasions. Ladies, if there's one tip I can share with you, is when you go for formal fragrances, don't go crazy in terms of the type of perfume that you get. Go for something that, again, you're familiar with, but that is a little bit more sophisticated than your everyday scent. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, you know, formal events, sometimes you don't know a lot of people and it can be a little bit intimidating, so you may as well have a little bit of boost of confidence with your perfume. At least I do. For me, the notes that I feel the most confident wearing are some form of white florals, and so the one that I would recommend based on that is Elisab le Parfum. This perfume is a bouquet of orange blossom, jasmine, with some light honeyed notes as well. This perfume to me is like white floral nectar, so like a precious, luxurious nectar that is really beautiful, feminine. In fact, this is the epitome of femininity. She's sophisticated and one classy lady. So I would pair this fragrance with another safe choice for a formal event, such as a little black dress. Actually, this is a navy dress, but the point is I would opt for a darker color when it comes to formal events because it is a super safe choice. And what I like about this dress is that it has like this really pretty detailing around the neck area and also towards the bottom, which adds a touch of chicness and I think goes really well with this fragrance. And this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below which 5 designer fragrances you would keep in your perfume collection and for what occasion. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, spread the fragrant love.